Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I get a lot of emails from dudes who they hit me up and they're like, yo, I hollered at this chick. I text her, she didn't hit me back, or I saw this girl at this party. I got her number. I called her. She didn't get back to me, or she didn't pick up the phone. So guys are kind of like, why are these chicks not getting back to me, right? So basically, the reason why a lot of chicks don't get back to you is because when you approach them and you talk to them, right, you didn't see if the chick was interested in you first before you try to, exchange numbers with the chick, right? And you're probably saying, well, if she wasn't interested, why did she, give me the number, right? Now, I'll explain that by, telling you a little bit about, a story, I guess, of, stuff that happened to me before. I go to a lot of business networking meetups and stuff like that, right? So there'll be dudes there who, they're in different lines of work. They'll be like, yo, I do websites, I do SEO marketing online or whatever it is. I do this, I do that. So I'm talking to these guys, and immediately these dudes are like trying to sell me something. So they're like, yo, you got a website. Look, how about, take my card, give me a call, let me get your info, and we'll set up a time to meet so that we can, work on your website, right? And I'm looking at this dude trying to sell his website services, and I'm looking at him like, dude, I never said that I wanted your service. I never said I needed help on my website. I never said I was trying to redo the website. I didn't say any of this stuff. But what he's doing is he's trying to get my information, and he's trying to set something up to try to sell me his website services, even though I didn't show any interest in it, right? So we exchange cards. So I say, I'm not really looking for that now. Everything is cool. But, maybe sometime in the future, who knows? So let's still exchange information and keep in touch, right? But he's trying to still set something up. So, what happens is the guy, he will hit me up maybe next week to try to set up a meeting or something so that we can meet, so he can talk about, offering his website services, right? So when he hits me up, I'm not really trying to make nothing happen because I wasn't interested in his website services in the first place, right? Versus one time I was at a business meetup and I met this dude, and he was basically telling me that he rents out spaces for people to do events. And at that point I was trying to do my seminar, and so I was actually looking for spaces to do an event. So while he's telling me, yeah, I rent out spaces to do events, right? He was just basically telling me what he did. And he wasn't really trying to even sell me on it. He was just basically telling me what he did. So then I displayed interest in his spaces, the spaces that he was renting out. So I was asking him all these questions. I'm like, yo, how much is it? How can I get down with this? Blah, 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 right? So we exchanged information. He's like, yo, yeah, I'll hit you up, tomorrow, or hit me up and we'll make something happen, right? So then, we contacted each other, and then I rented out the space, right? So the thing is that when he hit me up or whatever, he was able to get in contact with me because I was actually interested in renting out the spaces and all that other stuff, right? So I'm telling you guys this to say this, is that when you are out here talking to girls and you're having those interactions, what you need to do is, before you even bother to, tell her to give you the number, what you have to do sometimes is really look to see if the girl is interested in you before you even bother to get the number. Because sometimes you'll be talking to a girl, you're like, yeah, girl, give me a number, whatever. And she'll give it to you because she doesn't want to sort of be like, she doesn't want to be mean. She might feel it might be awkward to say no. Just like, when I'm at the meetup event, with the guy telling me about the website services, and he's sort of just pushing the issue, trying to just sell me on it, right? And at that moment, I could have been like, okay, well, yeah, here's my number, call me whenever. You understand? Just because I want to stop the conversation, because I'm like, dude, relax. You understand what I'm saying? So chicks will do that a lot of times, where you'll be talking to them and you'll be like, yo, let me get your number. Let's go out, whatever. And they're like, oh, okay, whatever. And they'll give you the number. But you didn't really notice you didn't see if she was actually interested, to see if that is going to be a reliable number. You understand? So what happens is that you text her, you call her, and then you don't get a response because she wasn't really that interested in the first place. You understand? So a lot of times when you guys are having conversations with girls, you have to sort of see the vibe that is going on between you and the girl to see if she's actually interested, to see if she's actually, flirting back with you, to see if you guys actually got some sort of back and forth chemistry going on. You understand what I'm saying? Before you say, hey, give me a number, right? Because if you are having those interactions and you see and she's not really that into it, and you say, yeah, give me a number, and she gives you the number, it's usually going to be a flake. It's going to be a chick who is not going to return your call. She's going to ignore your text and all that other stuff because she was never really interested. You understand what I'm saying? So, when you're talking to girls, you need to sort of learn how to test out if chicks are interested in you. So, an example of that would be, let's say if you are at a party and you're talking to a girl, right? And basically all you really need to do is flirt, you understand? And while you're flirting, see how she reacts to your flirting, right? If she is flirting back, if she's smiling, if she's sort of like, chicks do that thing where they pull their hair back a little bit when they're attracted to you. They're asking you a lot of questions. You understand? She's laughing at your jokes, all that other stuff. So this is the type of chick who is showing some interest. Then you say, okay, cool. You seem cool. We should get together and get a drink sometime. Here's my number. Let me get your number. Boom. That's a girl who's more than likely is going to actually respond to your text and your calls. You understand? Versus if you're talking to a chick at a party and she's sort of like giving you one word answers, she sort of seems like awkward in front of you. You understand? Like she's not really reciprocating the flirting or whatever. And then you're like, yo, you seem cool. We should get together. Give me a number. And then she's like, and you're like, come on, we should get together. Like, okay, here's my number. And then she gives you the number, but she was never really showing that. She wasn't showing that interest. You see what I'm saying? So the chicks the chicks who are showing the interest are the ones who are most likely going to call you back. The ones that are most likely going to pick up the phone. But it's your job to see if the chick is actually interested in you. It's your job to see if that vibe is there. You understand? And sometimes it's obvious that the chick is into you. Sometimes it's not so obvious. So you got to sort of like, understand the little things and, stuff that women will do. And this is why, guys, you need to go to badboymembership.com so you can get my audio program, 15 Signs That She's Into You. You understand? Because I break all that shit down, right? But the thing is that a lot of times you're going to get a lot more flakes. You're going to get a lot of chicks not responding or returning your calls if you're not seeing if the chick is sort of into you before you say, hey, give me the number and let's make something happen. Now, there are situations where you might not have enough time to sort of see if a chick is into you. Because let's say you're walking down the street and you see a chick and you probably only have 10 to 15 seconds to really talk to her. At that point, you say, yo, here's my card, take that, give me a call, or hey, you seem cool, you seem cute, give me a number, whatever, and she'll give you the number. And in those situations, you're just gonna have to see what happens or what can go down because you didn't have enough time to really feel it out. But if you do have enough time to do that, to feel it out and see what's popping, then you can, see if a chick is really down to make something happen. Do you understand? And then that's when you bother to actually make to exchange numbers and make shit go down like that. You understand? Because the thing is, I usually tell guys when they're first starting out, when they're first learning how to approach girls and talk to girls and interact with women, in the street or at events or at a party or at a club, whatever it is, I always tell guys to, try to close the deal all the time. That means, basically exchange numbers, get her number every time you're talking to a chick or you approach the girl, right? But that's just to get you used to being able to close the deal, because a lot of times certain guys, they'll be able to talk to a girl, but then they'll get nervous when it comes time to actually say, hey, give me your number, or let's exchange numbers, because they are scared of the girl rejecting them, right? So I usually tell guys when they're practicing to, always close the deal. But as you go out here and you're talking to more girls and you're making things happen, what you want to do is be more efficient and more effective with what you're doing. So at this point, when you're starting to talk to more girls, what you want to make sure that you're actually looking for is if there's some sort of interest that she's showing you while you're having the conversation. And then those are the girls who are more likely going to call you back and return your calls and go on dates with you when you hit them up. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, make sure you click the link below. Again, make sure you go to badboymembership.com right now to get my audio program, 15 Signs She's Into You, and also all the other audio and video programs on the Bad Boy membership. All right, so I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. It gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.